Hey, my name is Honey Farmer, and I'm so excited that you are looking at my website today. So, first of all, I wanted to go ahead and let you know what this website really is all about. As you can see on the screen, I put the standards that associate with the kindergarten room that I'm in. It is to obtain, evaluate, communicate information to compare similarities and differences in a groups of organisms. So this is with plants and animals. This is talking about their features, how they're grouped, differences with offsprings and parents, and just anything to do with that. And life cycles are also activities that we do. So right here you'll find out why did I choose this project, and it's just something that during my undergrad I truly did enjoy. My students really enjoyed the lessons that I made, and I love getting to plan science. That's one of my favorite things to do. So really that's all that this project is just kind of different activities, different things we can do within this standard. So that was what the project is. So the goal was to give you extra resources and help you find different aspects to input in your class. So first, let's go ahead and go to this theories tab. So the home tab is just a little synopsis of what it kind of is. And then let's go to the theory tab. The theory that I specifically looked at was differentiated instruction. So it just kind of discusses how it is associated with this website, and then at the bottom of the page you can find practical ideas on how to differentiate our science lessons. So this is just my research, and here's my reference down here. So this is an article that you can click on and go look at, and it should give you more information on how you can differentiate. And then here's a little video about differentiating instruction strategies, just specifically for science classes, because I know that I found that challenging during my undergrad. Alright, so content knowledge. This is just features little articles and reviews on various scientific educational topics. They provide just a little bit more in-depth content to my project. So the first one is discovering diversity, and then this is my review of the article, but again you can click this image and it'll take you right to the article so you can view it. But it is called Discovering Diversity. And then butterflies, they taste with their feet. Again, this is another article that I really liked, and again you click on it and it should take you right there. So this tab is exploring the wonders of nature and learning. So it's this one's more of different activities. So this one's interactive educational activities designed to engage students in both digital and outdoor learning experiences. So first off, we have a 5E lesson plan. This is shared, so you should be able to click it and open it up. So just this lesson specifically views the frog's life cycle and plans associated with differentiation to meet the learners. And then this is a sorting activity. There's a few simple directions, but this I actually made on Canva, and if you click on this picture you will see the link and you can go straight to playing. This is something to kind of give, instead of having students do pencil paper, this one was just something I wanted to do more digitally. Alright, then the nature walk. So for me, I really like taking my kids outside. So if this is something you can do, I would really like for students to go outside and discuss finding things and how they can sort them and different things like that. And I do have a activity that actually takes this from being outside to being a digital activity in case you cannot take your students outside. And then here is a little book, The View at the Zoo, that kind of opens up how we can talk about different animals and really comparing them before we even have to really go outside or anything like that. Alright, so, and I did really like that book when I was reviewing it. Alright, so my diverse learners. So this page highlights resources that are used for diverse learners, and in addition, there are careers listed. So what about my diverse students? So this is, again, like all of the activities that I planned had either pencil, paper, or digital, trying to give it different things. So your students that needed the digital could have it digitally. And again, I recommend my resource page that we're going to go over in just a minute that has additional resources that can further cater to your different students' needs. And then here is a little culture if you wanted to add something a little bit more in. This video talks about Native Americans and their plants. Alright, STEM careers. This is just a few examples of different careers that are connected to the standard that we're going over. Plant biologist, marine biologist, and shark biologist. And if you're wondering how that connects, well, the connection's right here, and it talks about how they're grouping their animals, how they're relating it back to the environment, which again, this whole project is based on plants and animals and knowing their differences and knowing what they need. Alright. So my extra resources right here, excuse me. So these are the additional resources that are associated with the standard that I'm reviewing. These are great resources for your diverse learners. Again, I cannot stress this enough. If anything I have is pencil and paper, you can find on here that it is online. But at the bottom, you'll find multiple websites that and information on the different standards aspects. So again, one of my activities asks you to sort animals and using picture cards. You can use this game instead, and you just label the buckets how you want them to sort them. But again, like this is something that I had pencil paper and now it's online. Alright, so Project Noah. So this is a little PSA of a website that I really enjoyed. And then I went over the uses, I went over explore, and then how it can go into the elaboration phase. Again, like the website is right there. Alright, so the nature walk. Like I said, I wanted anything that I could do pencil, paper, in person to also be allowed to be online. So if you wanted to have a nature walk but you didn't want to go outside, like this is another fun little activity. And again, like this little tiger family is collecting plants, different plants like grass, flowers, leaves, different kind of leaves, so you can kind of talk about differences there as well. And I truly did enjoy that resource. And then here's a photo journal activity. I liked the photo voice article that we read during this class, and it was one of those things that said to have a camera in the classroom, and I felt like that really kind of went into the photo journal as well. But again, you can view my photo journal right here. And again, like I said, that there's a few different websites down at the bottom. So I went over all three of these, which is the Globe, the Student Science, and Journey North. And then these three little paragraphs are going over each and every one of those. And then here's some additional resources I found. Birds.com, because again, this is talking about different species and getting to understand like the differences with them. And then again, Amy Brown Science, that's just another resource that has a lot of lesson plans that are scientific, and I really do enjoy them. And then on the bottom, I did attach 2 little virtual zoos that I thought would be really fun for the kids to have, especially after reading the book that I have listed on the pages. But anyway, this is my project, and I hope this is easy to navigate and that you enjoyed. Thank you so much.